Welcome back, everyone. We've got a murder to investigate. And we've got a bunch of suspects here. The mayor we talked to. We need to go talk to Captain Aris, Evelyn, and Esmeralda. So let's do that. I think oh no, we did the mayor. Esmeralda's closest. Let's head that way. That's the town hall bathroom. That was funny. So we need to go this way.
Assure me, dear Septimus, that you haven't been fighting those all. The hunter returns! I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth.
Here to sleuth. Let's talk about the murder.
So, what piece of irrefutable evidence are you about to present me with this time? I am Esmeralda.
No, wait. I thought we had a way to confront her.
The hunter returns! I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth. Well, what do you want to know?
Wait, is there really nothing we can...
I am Esmeralda. So, what
confront
piece
her
of
with or ask her about?
irrefutable evidence are you about to...
Okay, I guess not. Interesting. What's upstairs? We've gone upstairs before, right? Yeah, I feel like we have. Okay. Well then, where else could we go? I guess we could talk to the captain. The other one is we need to figure out where this doctor is, right? Let's go to the captain though. Can't go this way. That gets us every time. Should we warn the mayor about the crazy guy? Or we should warn Victoria. The mayor's not going to do anything with it. He's an idiot. Complete idiot.
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for.
Jagetta, friend.
Let's discuss Eglander, the elf.
Kiralizor. Oh, do pardon my language, my friend. But that is quite the startling revelation. So much sadness, so much anguish. Eglandir's tale is heartrending, though it seems that in the pursuit of retribution, he has himself become as great a ghoul as those that wronged him.
Yep.
Does he not see that I am now the one who is to be wronged? Why, oh why must he make me, of all gentle-minded and life-loving creatures, why must he make me the target of his imperishable hate? Whom have I ever harmed? I live for books, not brutality. So, let us approach the situation with reason and ask ourselves, where do we go from here? Though, first let me say this. Hashizm bil kushum zunum. From my heart, I thank you for warning me. I thank you and I trust you. So pray, let me pose the question. What do you advise we should do?
Interesting. So, okay, one option is, it is but your amulet. The elf wants as proof of your death, so why not give it to me? Or we could have him arrested.
The lesser key of Sadakandras. Ugh, what nonsense.
I don't know. Maybe I'll ask for the amulet.
My amulet? But it is Haxmagi, a sacred token that houses the presence of my ancestors. No, I cannot part with my talisman, the keepsake of my soul.
I don't want to bully her out of that, so I could have him arrested.
Leg Fizoda! Yes, a capital notion. Let him be brought before the law for his schemes. I am an innocent, and Eglandir would see me dead. That is a grave offense, is it not? It would probably be better if you rather than I informed Captain Aureus, though. He bears little goodwill toward me ever since my more savage brethren have been marauding the beaches and killing his legionnaires.
Alright, well. Hi, wizard friend. We're gonna go talk to Captain Aureus then. We have a couple things to talk to him about at this point. One is we definitely need him to arrest the crazy elf. But the others, we need to kind of update him on the investigation and see if we can find out more from him. That's the cook's house, huh?
About face.
Legion headquarters.
head honcho legionnaire. The source hunter says that creep Robert stole my sheep.
And?
Well, aren't you going to arrest that stinking thief?
I'll have a talk with him, madam.
That's it, huh?
You, again.
Oh, he does.
Do feel free to depart from Sicil at your earliest convenience.
He does not like me. Okay, there's someone the Legion should arrest.
Whom would you have the Legion arrest?
Eglander.
The elf. What in the name of Ahu's arse should I arrest him for?
Second thunder. He wants us to kill Victoria.
Nonsense. The man is just senile and quite harmless.
What? Why would you say that, Scarlet? Oh man, are you truly prepared to gamble with Victoria's life?
Listen, what we handle ourselves, we handle better than the Legion, don't we?
Oh. That's a good point, actually. What does space do? It lets her win.
Very
okay.
well, have it your way.
Yeah.
How about you make up your mind before addressing me? All this pointless chatter is getting on my nerves.
Okay, so her point is we should just go deal with it ourselves. Let's discuss the murder.
What about it?
On the subject of the
It was
corpse.
stolen? Gods, what a fool that Roberts is. Taking a bribe in beleaguered old Sicil. Ah, what was he going to do with that gold?
Yeah.
Buy the largest kipper in the land? He has a lot to answer for. But not as much as the one that did the bribing in the first place. Guess your mission is pretty clear, isn't it? Off you go to find this munificent body snatcher.
I heard you were seen at the Mortician's.
You dare stand here and accuse me of involvement in this sordid affair?
Oh, pretty defensive.
You dare accuse a captain of the Legion? Get out! Out!
Eek.
Before I have my men erect a gallows and string up a sauce pinata!
Whew.
Ah,
Yeah,
the
talk to us
sauce
some more here,
hunter.
buddy.
Yeah, it was stolen. Yes,
All right.
yes.
We won't ask
I
you about
assume
it
It
again.
hasn't crawled back to its grave. So have you found any suspects?
Yeah, tell me about Evelyn.
Evelyn? Master Theriron's apprentice? Nice lass, huh? Brewed me a potion once that cured me of a rash more bothersome than a badger down your breeches. No, she doesn't seem like the type to play hide and seek with stiffs to me.
Well, it can't be Mayor Cecil.
You suspect the mayor?
Yeah, exactly.
Dear me, you couldn't be further from the mark if you laid the blame on a paraplegic cow.
Yeah, that's okay.
The man raised a foundling hawk out of the goodness of his heart, you dolt. A murder indeed.
All right. Is
Well,
there
have you
anything
found
more?
any
No.
incriminating
Let's get out of
evidence?
here. Okay. So, we've got to find this apprentice.
Sorry, sir.
She does seem like the most likely of the four mentioned. But where would we go to find her? Even? What's up here? Or up here?
About this!
Oh, it's Arhu's study. Yeah, we don't want to go in there. No, what I meant actually was let's this way.
Attention! About this!
Like, where does this even go? Oh, it's a gate.
Good luck out there, Hunter. Evil
The
lurks
Legion
beyond-
stands at the... You don't look like you're quite ready to head out into the undead-infested
Yeah,
wilds
okay.
to me. Thank you for
don't
heeding
need
my
to go
words
out there,
of
then.
warning, Hunter.
So it's interesting that it would let us out that one gate. I wonder if that just means that's an easier area, or if there was something else going on. So what do we have up here? I see, so these are like the
I wouldn't
ramparts.
venture too far out of town if I were you.
Yeah, I can understand that. I see, so these are all gates out of town.
Good look out
Mortician,
there,
King Crab,
Evil
Town
lurks
Hall.
beyond Sicil's ramparts.
Whoa, why did we just get a bunch of experience? Is there something going on here?
How can the Legion serve you? You don't look like you're quite...
Yeah,
Thank you for heeding my words of...
Why did we get experience? Doesn't make sense. Oh, did we find this portal for the first time? Is that it? Maybe that was it. We can check the log here. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. So we need to figure out where Thelron or Evelyn are. He said doctor, right? I mean, we can just basically use process of elimination, right? We know what a bunch of these buildings are at this point. It looked like it was the cook. So we should go down to these other ones we don't yet know about.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Cilia the Enchantress.
Spiritless.
What is this? Here we go. Theleron's House of Healing. We gotta talk to you, buddy. What the hell?
But if one were to reduce the quantity of skull dust by a percentage of 2, perhaps the stability could be increased by as much as 3-fold.
Oh, a source hunter. Imagine that. Quite a bit more petite than the last of your kind I encountered, aren't you? Yes, by nearly 20 centimeters of tibia, as my memory serves. But, no matter. Even if it couldn't spare its heartier specimen, I'm sure the order sent the individual with the next highest probability of success.
Well, tell me about yourself.
Me? Why, I'm more than a little surprised you haven't heard of me. Perhaps I can jog your memory. It was I who cured the Duchess of Arata of her unslakable thirst. A simple pinch of Atropa belladonna in her morning tea. I who discovered that aging itself can be halted by a single application of Cicuta Douglasii on the tongue. Not to mention that it's been my guidance that has permitted my apprentice Evelyn to make quite a name for herself around Sicile of late.
Oh, so she's enjoyed some success?
Yes. If that's how we're referring to the secretive use of a revolutionary healing method she refuses to share with her own master.
Oh.
She's in the other room as we speak. Perhaps you can prevail upon her to offer a demonstration.
Well, can you elaborate on this revolutionary healing method?
She's gotten hold of a stone, supposedly capable of fantastic healing, but she won't let me take the briefest...
Yeah, we're gonna fix that.
But she claims to have gotten the relic from a little northern town, Silverglen by name, and that an abbot there blessed it with the power to heal.
I'm not sure that's where she got it.
Utter rubbish, I say. But with these blasted undead haunting the travel routes, I can hardly march up to Silverglen to learn the truth myself.
Let's learn more about her.
Well, she certainly possesses a critical eye and an exacting manner when it comes to making difficult medical decisions. I expect she'll be a very successful healer in her own right when the time comes. She is learning from the best, after all.
Let me ask you about affairs around Sicile.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
Yeah, what is causing these undead?
I've applied myself to that problem for 2 years and still haven't come a step closer to solving it. I declare it an act of the Almighty's, if I believed in such things.
An act of the Almighty's.
Some events, Source Hunter, can be neither controlled nor understood by mere men.
Do you know anything about Jake's murder?
The Councillor. Terrible loss, that. Though we were hardly more than acquaintances, I knew him to be a devoted civil servant. From what I can tell, it seems to be a simple case of jealousy turned violent. The affairs of his wife, Esmeralda, were hardly a secret, you know.
Healing stone. Interesting indeed.
Yeah, no kidding.
Nothing sets me on edge like inexplicable magic.
Oh, what do you have to say,
That
Medora?
relic of Evelyn's the so-called healing crystal. I've seen one like it before, and by the Patriarch's pockets. It's a relic of source. One look at that gem will be enough to convince me it's no force of good, but a bloodstone through and through.
Grave responsibilities?
A bloodstone, you say? Tell us more.
I've come across such a stone before. It may be capable of healing, as the good doctor describes, but its origins are as dark as midnight. Bloodstone is so named for a reason, you see. What starts as a pretty gem is corrupted by sick sorcerers who infuse it with the blood of the slain. If that stone is what I suspect, I wouldn't trust Cecil's so-called healers any more than I'd trust a pyromancer on a wooden boat.
Alright, well, we gotta go talk to her anyway.
Excuse me? This is a private sick room. Who in the name of the Seven do you think you are barging in here? Out, I say, right this instant.
Right this instant, we're gonna respond. Tell me about yourself.
I'm sorry. It's this task. I'm just... Who am I to meddle with life and death this way? I'm an apprentice of the healing arts. Healing! But this decision feels like precisely the opposite. I have but one healing stone, you see, and 2 direly wounded men who need it. I've been racking my brain trying to decide on the best method to settle this grave situation, but perhaps it's better off in the hands of an esteemed source hunter. Surely you are more accustomed to weighing life and death than I.
Tell me about the patients.
What would you like to know?
Okay, so it's Boris and Steven. Tell me more about Boris.
One of the brave few willing to traverse the trade routes plagued by the undead. A young man, but excellent in matters of business, before he fell victim to an orcish club in the north, that is. Thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him, nearly dead, but not quite so, and brought him here straight away.
Okay, well, what about Steven?
Quite the venerable staple of Cecil, Stephen, and recently blessed with his 3rd grandchild. He was leading a crew of builders when a stray beam struck him in the temple, and only a few days shy of his last day of work before retirement, no less. Nearly everyone in Cecil is familiar with grinning Stephen, and, as you can imagine, he's quite dear to his family.
Oof. Oh man, about your healing stone.
Yes, a curious relic indeed. I got it from a kindly abbot, Loic by name, in the northern town of Silver Glen. He is of a certain faith, the Immaculates, they call themselves, that espouses the belief that certain stones can heal wounded flesh. I myself was nothing if not skeptical of his claims, but something happened as he handed me the stone. A small cut on my finger instantly healed, leaving no trace of the wound. Needless to say, I was astounded. But it's strange. The stone is only good for a single use at a time before it reverts to a useless, inert state. It takes time to regain its magical properties, and I guard it cautiously.
Huh. So you can use it over and over again, it's just you have to wait. And presumably they both need help before then. I don't really want to make a decision. You've been named as a suspect in Jake's murder case?
Is that so? Well, I handled the corpse myself, indeed, but I hardly knew the man in life. I was shocked when Ahu asked me to come to the crime scene, but Theliron had taken ill, and the responsibility fell to me.
Is Ahu the one messing around with this stuff?
I arrived at the inn, where the body lay just where it had fallen. The injuries were like nothing I'd ever seen. A single intricate laceration wove like lace around every inch of his skin. Neither a beginning nor an ending point were discernible. I examined the corpse and recorded what information I could. I personally delivered the corpse the short distance to the mortician's house. As far as I know, everything was, as far as a magical murder is concerned, quite normal.
I'm ready to make a decision.
You are? I thank you 1,000,000 times for your help. Who have you decided should receive the healing stone?
Oh man, so okay, one argument's to do Boris because he's young, and the other one is the old guy is like a pillar of the community and has his family. I'm gonna do Steven.
Yes. Let's return a healthy Stephen to his family as soon as possible.
Oh man.
Stephen, it is? Yes, I'll deliver the stone. I'm glad we'll get to save one man, but my heart breaks for the other.
Soothing a corpse.
No, this is highly abnormal.
Thank you.
Oh, it is a star stone.
Lightning.
Look at that. You unlocked a new room at your homestead. and it was a Starstone for sure. Let's talk to Stephen.
Oh, my savior. I owe you everything, you know, everything.
Tell me, what will your family say when they hear you're healed?
Well, I think my wife will just about faint. My son, a grown man, mind, will spring into my arms like he were a little boy. And my grandkids will ask what present I bought them. Oh, to see their smiling faces again. I'm giddy as a school kid. Goodbye then, my hero.
Oh man, do we talk to this guy? We should.
Leave me. I didn't want to spend my final moments with the devil who snatched my life away from me, and I curse your every footstep.
Oh man.
I deserve this, but I'm beyond grateful.
Brutal.
That tone, soothing a corpse's
Sorry,
troubled
friend.
mind.
I wish there were enough
far.
stones for both of us.
Okay, so let's talk to Evelyn about that.
Thank you eternally for your help. Though your reaction to the healing stone, I have no idea what to make of it.
Yeah, about your healing stone.
That strange reaction you caused. Blue lightning from a healing stone. I've never seen anything like it. And the stone looks different now, too. Like it's devoid of life. I begin to wonder if its magical properties survived your little reaction.
Tell me about yourself.
I've been studying under Theliron for some time now, but that task, being asked to play the gods, was the first time I've ever questioned my, well, suitability for the work. I've a passion for this work, you see. A passion to see things put in order, from a flesh wound healed to an entire city made resistant to a fatal illness. What right has something as trivial as a wound or as senseless as an epidemic to take a human life?
I feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell,
somewhere.
friend.
I hardly want to ruin this particular batch of party elixir with too much wormwood.
Interesting. So we really should check out what all these houses are, because once we do, we then know what they are. Town hall, bathroom, Mayor Sissel's. I see.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
All right, so we should deal with Eglander.
I'm straight. I'm true. Arrows by the dozens.
Well, hello there.
And we did open something up.
As many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Something at our hideout, right? At the end of time. We can go see what that is. So we opened one of the portals.
Force hunters, I've been eagerly expecting you. You found another starstone, haven't you? Go on, go on. Ask me how I know.
Sure. How do you know?
Aha! Mere child's play when you know what to look for. And luckily, I do. Do you remember when you first arrived on this plane? When the dormant portal that led us to this hall sprang to life?
Sure do.
It's happened again, my friend. Another portal has reignited. The end of time is growing by the stone. It's all connected somehow. You, this place, the void, the stones. Soon we'll have unraveled the whole truth. Oh, how I do love a good mystery.
What have you discovered through the new portal?
You don't imagine that I'd presume to explore it before you?
We're gonna do it.
No, that would be most unmannerly. And not to mention, well, the...
What is it?
No, I'm sure it's nothing. It's just that beyond the portal, I sense a presence that I can't quite account for. It is at once powerful and faint. Perhaps only a shadow, perhaps more. But this is only speculation, of course. Come, let me show you the way. Once you're through, you'll be able to report exactly what we're dealing with.
All right. Although, isn't this guy, like, immortal? Why is he making me do it? His suspicions were correct. Starstone grows the end of time and another portal become active now to find out what lies beyond. Okay. Let's go find you, buddy. This one, huh? To the Hall of Heroes.
Well, aren't you going to leap through? Who knows what wonder awaits you?
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Let's save, just because this could be a disaster. Whoa. So we're still at the end of time-ish.
What an impressive room.
So it is. A hall fit for kings.
What the? Who are you?
You. It cannot be you. But it can only be you. The Guardians. Those I deceived. Those that deserted me. But oh, how weak you have become. As weak as you used to be strong. Look about you. You used to lead, and now you follow. Ignorant of your faults, and ignorant of your fate.
Huh.
That it has come to this. Woe to the world that it has come to this. He won't believe me, the fiend.
Who is she? She looks trippy. I missed that tutorial actually.
As I prayed they would.
What does it say? Wait. Quest. There's no, you can recap all messages. Yeah, but it doesn't put it in the order. You've unlocked the Hall of Heroes. If you dismiss your companions, they will come here to rest. Oh, cool. So this is where people will come if we decide we don't want them anymore. Weird. Sheet of paper. Sure. Ancient diary. My friend and ally, the war has been won. Our victory is now inevitable, a fact, a certainty. One might say that these last battles we wage are therefore pointless conflicts, but if the enemy won't relent, so be it. Truth be told, I relish in their stubbornness. Give me bloody combat. Give me the thrill of the front line. I shall be the first to break their ranks and the last to leave the battlefield. But you've been absent lately. It goes without saying I prefer you by my side. We shall meet again at the funeral, I suppose. Until then, I bid you adieu. Weird. Yeah, that definitely went into the log. We found a letter belonging to a general who fought in the Great War. This officer is of the opinion that though the war is virtually won, he simply can't get enough of bloody carnage. The letter seems to be addressed to a fellow officer with whom we shall meet at a funeral. Yep. That is what it was. Is there anything back here? Oh, there's a chest, maybe? Yep. Gold. I'll take that, for sure. Oh, whoa. Don't need to pick those up. That's crazy. Whetstone wheel? Oh, combine items to discover recipes. Experiment. Think you could put a branch with something? Cool. Is this better than what I have, this sharp two-handed axe? It might be, actually. 33 to 42. 4 to attack. 35 to 62. That seems better for sure. Alright, let's talk to you. John Smithen.
Well, wouldn't you look fine with a strapping warrior at your side? Or is it mages you prefer? An eagle-eyed ranger? A stealthy pickpocket? Take your pick of my swords for hire.
Oh, let's see who you've got for hire.
Of course, Chief. But maybe you ought to get rid of some of your old ones first. Never does well to sour one batch in sight of the other.
Well, I do kind of know that I'm not going to want her. Let's hold on to these things. So we don't need the bag. She does have nice stuff, but I don't think we want two fighters. So let's talk to her.
Careful, comrade. I think I sense a sorcerer in yonder shadows.
Yeah, she's also paranoid. Medora, I need you to leave the party for the present.
But what'll you do if you stumble upon a cast of enraged source crabs? Well, I reckon I'll keep a lookout on the sheltered plain until you lot come to your senses. Medora salutes you, comrades, until we meet again.
Oh man, now I feel bad.
Back again, and not a moment too soon.
Yeah, let's take a look.
I thought you'd never asked.
Cool. Whoa, there's a lot of people. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Wow. Bertold the Barrel? He's a cleric. Oh, he can do regeneration. Oh, this could be good. A healer could be really good. A boisterous man of middle years, expansive girth, and a predilection for exchanging his healing magics for a strong drink. I think a rogue could be good too. This is him? Yeah, I see. Looks very similar. Like everything important to Seamus Black, his history is hidden in the shadows of many cities. Of the possessions and virtues he's stolen through the years, he's only had complaints over the trinkets. Always up for loosening his morals for a good time and a great score. He chuckles when others insist he has a hero's heart, especially when it comes from his victims. Scoundrel, walk in shadows, or lacerate, walk in shadows, and fast track. Benjamin Socket, a knight. Another scoundrel, a young woman with nearly white hair. Arya Soothguard is short and slender but strong and willful. She comes from a small village in the north and traveled south to find something to do besides tilling the fields. She was trained in basic sword play by her father and is an adept archer. She has a younger sister who has stayed at home in the north. And Arya vows to return to her with any earned treasure after she's sated her lust for adventure. Cool. She could be cool. I do think a rogue could be cool. We already have a hunter. We already have a wizard. A shadow blade could be cool too. It's like a magic. I see it's witchcraft and scoundrel, whereas this is all just pure scoundrel. Got it. Taxil. No story? Why is there no story? Interesting. Nice. Need to have level 4 to hire. I see. The highest you can go. Like, there's people up here? Whoa. Cool. So we could do a cleric or a rogue. I'm kind of more interested in doing a rogue, to be honest. And we could do Taxil, or we could do Light Stepper, Scientist, 5-star Diner. I mean, I know it's better to get the higher level one, but I like that Arya Southguard has like a backstory. I don't know if that changes things in terms of actual gameplay. Light Stepper. What a rush and arrow recovery. Cool. Why don't you join on up? Cool. Welcome to the group. This is awesome. She's got a fighting knife, armor, bracers, no helmet. Do we have a helmet for her? We must have something right now, right? Maybe not. Maybe we got rid of whatever we had. Yeah, I guess so. Cool. Okay, the Hall of Heroes, huh? It's gonna come in handy. Is there anything up here? Ancient letter. Esteemed generals, all of Rivellon thanks you. All of Rivellon is in your debt. Gods and kings bow before you both, and it's right and proper that they do so. Even they had thought all was lost. The world was to meet its end, but you turned the tide. Many have fallen, so very, very many, and I know you have suffered a great personal loss as well. Know, generals, that I sympathize deeply. So let us meet in the Hall of Heroes, both to celebrate and to remember, to honor the living and to honor the dead. Signed, Henry, son of William, righteous king of Farrell. Wow, this is so weird. It's cool, but it's weird. Another ancient diary here. Come on.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
In victory, life has taken an unreal turn. Everywhere I go, it seems, I am revered not unlike a god. People feel grace when I look them in the eye, considering it as a blessing. Children try to touch my hand or sleeve, believing it will bring them good luck. The absurdity of it all is staggering. Above all, I wish I had more time to myself, some much-needed peace of mind now that peace is finally in sight. Peace of mind. The closing of the coffin was seared into my sight, the dull thud of stone on stone echoes still. You may relish in combat still, but I have lost its appetite for carnage. So who am I, basically, right? Another letter describes a second general's mixed feelings after a great victory. Everywhere this commander goes, she is greeted with the utmost esteem, but she feels herself undeserving of praise somehow, and she longs for some peace and quiet. Weird. Thought she was gonna say something, but I guess not. What's back here? Interesting. We already read that one. Alright, let's go back and tell Zigzags what we found, because I know he's gonna be curious.
Who do you think that creature in there was?
I haven't the foggiest. But the eerie bit is that she seemed to know us.
Wait, you don't want to know?
Good to see you on the shelter plane. A home away from home, is it not?
Yeah, let's discuss the rooms I've discovered.
Most certainly.
What can you tell me about what seems to be a great banqueting room?
Ah, yes, the Hall of Heroes. Once upon a time, great feasts were held there in honor of heroes graced by the gods themselves. In that room, mortals and immortals dined side by side. I can't think of a better place to gather new heroes, should you come across such rarities, so that when needed, they can serve you in your quest against the void.
Do you know more about the lady we have met beyond the portal?
Like you, she is a mystery. But she seems to know you, doesn't she? Perhaps you'll meet her again, and we'll learn more about her, and about you.
Alright, let me take my leave. Interesting. Super interesting.
Two of us. Two beings that record all of history parallel to one another.
Let's go to the North Gate. Alright, so we've got a bunch more to investigate. We could go into the cook's house. We haven't done that. If there's anyone useful to talk to in here. No. But yeah, let's go to the,
overheating here.
Really? We just walked by the fire. It didn't seem that bad. Let's go to the cook's house.
Greetings. These stalls are for...
Step aside! This maniac's gonna turn me into a meat pie!
Isn't a chicken's destiny to be eaten? We should catch it and give it back to the cook.
Come on, chicken.
Oh, Scarlet, wait a minute. I don't want to see this poor chicken here slaughtered. I want him free. Alright, we'll do it your way.
Alright.
You arg.
Why did you let my chicken escape?
Yeah, sorry, dude.
You let my chicken escape? Looks like it's your lucky day, Jack. Now to tell the troops they're getting nothing but the cornbread.
Huh.
You again. Come to throw my dinner to the wind again, have you?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Chef Maurice, the one and only culinary connoisseur capable to make a dish for an army with little more than a single chicken.
Oh, well, you don't even have that, buddy. Is there anything to check out upstairs? Probably not. Oh, it's the mess hall. Quartermaster.
Well, Source Hunter, you come to the right place, you have. I got every style of equipment to fit you from head to foot, if it's a trade you're after.
Potentially. What do you got? Camouflage worn cloth cap of protection. Gives you some sneaking bonus. Plate armor. That would be good, actually. I don't know that I want to spend money on this stuff, though. It's going to be expensive. Right? I also just don't know what of this stuff I should be selling. Like, it seems like a tooth could go for sure, and a skull. But I don't even know, like... Should I just be hoarding absolutely everything? Oh, this sword we could get rid of at this point. And this axe. And a branch. Okay, so we can get rid of some stuff for sure. Yeah, that's reasonable. Cool. Alright, let's get out of here.
Meals are for our Legion troops. Rivellon's finest work up mighty fine appetite serving the 7.
Should we be trying to go to some of the other rooms in Esmeralda's? Like, can we actually go investigate Jake's room? No. Or it's not without consequences, at least.
Well, hello there. Potions to bemuscle you.
We already went upstairs. What's back here?
That's enough of that now.
Oh. Whoops. Sorry, dude. Yeah, he doesn't like me now. Well, crap.
So tell me, Septimus, would your wife or sweetheart be compensated by the Legion should tragedy befall you on the battlefield?
Is there something back there to look at?
So, lady. But seeing that I'm neither married, engaged, or attached in any way, I've never bothered to inquire.
I don't think there's anything else to talk to her about.
Single. Don't go anywhere tonight, Legionnaire. I'd be afraid alone in the... The hunter returns! I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth. So, what piece of irrefutable evidence are you...
Nothing. I don't have anything on you. Interesting. Patty Cake, Volume 3, and an apple. Sure, we'll just take all that. Okay, so what do we do next? The general stuff's not gonna matter right now. Oh, we could go deal with this guy. Let's deal with that guy. We shouldn't leave him around knowing that he wants to murder someone, right? Let's go up here.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
The Spud Club? That's pretty funny.
Fortune. Ha!
I'm sure there's more we could get out of talking to those folks, but... Francis? Did we talk to Francis? Yeah, we did.
The likes of which I doubt you could even fathom, old friend.
Let's see. Key, lockpick, or hammer?
Alright. We might have to throw down with this guy.
Here I wait for thee in the dark. But the stab shall bring the light. Minister to death. That is what I want of thee.
This guy, about the assistance you asked of me.
Yes. Yes. Have you made the orc feel the black and biting cold center toward the gangling grip of the greedy grey? My name is Eglan. Yes.
Wait, so what do we do here?
The orcs are named Victor. The hunters
well, shit, we didn't get him arrested.
were stalking in the night. By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood.
Now I feel like we should either get him arrested or get that amulet. Right? It doesn't seem like we want to just leave him around. I've already come back here. Yeah, I don't want you to leave.
Soon the last will be beaten. Beaten like the anvil of Grog, the torturer.
That guy's really gone off the deep end. Okay, so that's one thing we could work on. Elf-Orc Blood feud. For the murder, it's still not clear exactly what we do next. We could go into that down that ladder in the graveyard. Counselor's wife.
Come now, Alistair. Surely you've met your match one
same sword twice.
Ha! The closest I've got to my match is when I linger over long while lighting my pipe.
No, careful now. Your head's
Yeah, those are the main options. So I think when we come back, we should go explore in the graveyard. Let's head up there. That seemed like there could be something interesting down there. Where was the graveyard? It's up here. Yeah, it was up here. It was this thing. Yeah, this. Cool. I don't know how big it is, but yeah, this is what we're gonna do next. So stick around. Next time we're back, we're going in here. Hopefully it's interesting. Thanks for watching. See you guys then.